Now to a crisis in the classroom. Springfield teachers expressing concerns about safety in their classrooms. Now the teachers union is demanding change from the district's Board of Education.
News Channel 20's Kyra Willis spoke with the union and district officials and joins us now with more. Kyra?
Springfield Education Association says there needs to be more alternative options for students who habitually misbehave. Now, Union President Aaron Graves says something must be done. And according to Graves, there are limited spots available at the two alternative school programs used by District 186, Douglas Prep and the Springfield Learning Center. He says both sites only allow 15 students per classroom.
By expanding those programs, we lessen the burden on the traditional school settings. Too much weight on those particular schools. They can't do it all.
But District 186 Director of School Support Jason Wynn says the lack of availability is to be expected with less than 2 weeks left of the school year. And students with behavioral issues aren't the only ones in the program.
Whether it's, it's behavioral, whether it's anxiety, whether it's school attendance, a variety of reasons why kids go to an alternative setting.
Wynn adds education is their #1 priority. Tells me there are a lot of legal steps they have to take before they can send a child to an alternative program. Reporting live in Springfield, I'm Kyra Willis. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Kyra. Now, the district says they do have options if their schools completely fill up, like having an online program or sending students to the NAACP Back to School, Stay in School alternative program.
And the issue about the lack of space in District 186 alternative schools was raised after teachers spoke out about their working conditions. Along with speaking at last week's school board meeting, dozens of faculty and staff held a no-show day at Graham Middle School to push for a safer school environment. They say that students misbehaving and being violent are leading to unsafe situations for everyone. The district responded in a statement that day saying they were, quote, dedicated to working through these issues with staff, working with families, and support administration.
Meanwhile, the Chicago Teachers Union was in Springfield today, bringing their concerns about schools being underfunded in Chicago and across Illinois.
Those in the union brought up the concern that in 2017, a law was passed that schools would get full funding. But now they're saying the schools are not on track.
And they've been supplemented by COVID-era relief funding. And one of the consequences of the lack of funding is a lack of access to extracurriculars.
We need after-school programs because our students are lacking to have things to do after school. The program, the funding, not having enough money for the sports. For an example, we cannot even have transportation. Our parents have to get our kids there, but unfortunately they have to work, so guess what? They don't get to participate in simple basketball games.
One of the other concerns brought up is the high turnover rate that staff is seeing, where some teachers are leaving to areas with better funded schools. But state senators voiced their concerns with what the Chicago Teachers Union is asking.
But since the funding formula was passed with additional state support, CPS has already moved up to Tier 2. On top of the special carve-outs that CPS gets under state law,
the state is currently operating under an evidence-based funding for student success, which the original goal of the bill was for under-resourced students to receive more state resources.
Thanks for watching. Stick around by subscribing today and don't miss a single video.